All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're not worthy, Gojo's gonna say.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
But yeah, we're here for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 8. Okay,
Yes.
so Gojo displayed his power, not just for the curse Jogo, of very similar nameage, but yes, also for Yuji, and let him go into the lava prison coffin domain that he had set up there, and Yuji was fine. It was fine. It was no big deal.
That Gojo or Jogo had set up, and then we got to see Black Hole Cosmic Infinity.
Infinite Void.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
All right.
And we also got a little bit of a fun beachside dimension of sorts with apartment door leading them to this, where we met a couple characters having
Of ne'er-do-well design.
Yes. Mahito specifically, the Frankenstein's monster kind of looking individual.
Yeah.
Not sure if curse or human though.
Right, because there was that whole talk about, what is the difference between curses and humans, and we're the superior form and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
The true humans or
Yeah,
what have you. So that's its own thing there. But we also got names for a bunch of them there. Geto, the Jujutsu sorcerer, who's kind of
Fraternizing with them.
with this whole thing here. And then, of course, Hanami, backwards boy,
Yep.
Backwards, words, back.
I got it. But we still have to train for the whole tournament arc that's coming, and
the exchange event,
exchange program, and whatnot. But hey, you're in good hands, Yuji, because Gojo supplied you with Lord of the Rings. So
True.
How bad can he be?
Yeah, exactly. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. I wonder which one she was gonna pick. I need more of this in my shonen. Just casual life in non-uniform kind of outfits,
And Panda.
And Panda, this is true. I love these designs. I love them so much.
Wait, are these supposed to be students?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
Also, this voice, I know it. I know it. What is it? Wow. Speaking ill of the dead, she has zero chill.
Yeah.
The boss like, I'm done with this bitch. Okay, I like Todo a lot more now. I love what's going on with his hair.
Yeah.
Oh!
I had a feeling I was gonna love this guy.
Yes!
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 Oh! Oh, yes! Who needs clothes?
Back
Clothes are for the weak! Ah! Yes! Oh! Absolutely!
Oh my god. I was like, I'm not sure if they're going for like the strong brute kind of, like direction with this character.
But where's his sentiment?
But I get the feeling there's gonna be something else. I'm gonna really like it.
Yeah. Because everyone is crazy. That's the point.
Exactly.
All of them are crazy. But this guy is crazy about that ass. That ass.
Respect.
Respect. Yes. Boredom is the name of the episode. Of course. Wrong answer. Yes, it is. So answer. Boring.
All right.
Unshakable character. Virgin. Oh, wait. Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit!
ああ、伏黒くんかわいそう。マキさんの方が100倍美人。
Oh
う
shit!
るさくか？毛穴開いてんぞ。口の利き方。
Wait, a
教
gun?
えてあげる。
Okay.
Okay.
一目見た時から分かってた。ああ、こいつは退屈だと。
Yeah, yeah.
人を見た目で
By your definition, yeah.
だから
He's crying,
なのに
and I was proven right.
下を踏みにじったんだ。
もしかして頭の中身までパイナ
As
ップルなのか
pineapple as your head.
Wow.
Oh my god, this dialogue.
あの東堂なのか。去年起きた呪詛師ゲトウによる未曾有の呪術テロ。新宿
Oh,
京都
Geto, okay.
百鬼夜行
That's the guy from before.
京
Okay.
都の夜行に
Whoa,
現れた
whoa.
一級呪霊5体特級呪霊1体を一人で払った
What?
Oh my god.
あの東堂
Holy shit.
I stand upon a mountain of cursed corpses.
プラスガマ
Music, yeah.
聖帝知らず
Winged frogs, hell yeah.
相手はゴリゴリの近接タイプ距離を取り拘束する
He's just gonna fly
He's
away.
just gonna fly, yep, yep. Oh god, they're all gone.
Uh-oh.
You're about to get suplexed, my friend.
Yep.
Yep, yep. Ow, ow, ow,
Holy
ow.
shit.
Oh, he's going for the double tap.
I love it.
Well. He has the
Wait.
face grab, yep.
No.
Bruh, this is the school. Jesus Christ, oh my god.
Oh my god.
So
It always
when you
begin
give power
conversations
to
this
horny
way.
teenagers, you know? Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
nicely done, nicely done.
Yeah, you didn't actually, like, banish them or destroy them.
やる気がまるで感じられん。
Wow, that was smart.
出てる
Yep.
偉そうにそこまで言うならやってやるよ
Whoa.
動く
Wait, what?
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
ギリギリセーフ。
他か
So when he, okay, cool.
Gotcha.
久しぶり
Wow,
だ
wow.
なんだ
We just
Alright,
learned
no.
a lot of stuff right there, just
で
casually.
きないかね。上着どこだっけ。
You destroyed it.
Yeah. Fushiguro is about to do something,
お前も出ろと。
Okutsu,
めん
okay.
どくせえ。俺パンダ、人間の言葉わからない。
That's
Yes!
amazing.
Yes! Oh,
Wait,
that was amazing.
お
続けるなら喧嘩売る相手は選ぶことね。
we didn't even get to see the fight.
Yeah.
うちのパシリに何してんだよ。前。
Ooh,
あら
the weapon
落ちこ
wielder is
ぼれす
here.
ぎて気づかなかったわ。マッキー、上ばかり見てると首が痛くなるから、たまにはこう
Wow,
して下を見ないと
Is that how much time you spend on your knees?
Jeez.
I mean, she said it.
何やる気
Ah, gotcha!
何さっぱり
I was faking it!
Yep.
てめえのその制服を置いてけよ。私の夏服にしてやる
Nice.
体の穴増やしてやるわよ。その足の長さじゃこれは切れないんじゃない
Oh.
落とせ
Who do you think's stronger here? I've got leverage.
お前と違って俺にはまだ東京に大事な用があるんだよ。高田ちゃんの怖く
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
His
And he
favorite
has
idol!
4 different
Yes!
tickets for it.
Yes!
So he's gonna shake their
cash it
hand.
all in.
Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you. Go back through the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
何しでかすかわからんぞ。ついてこい。まい。
Why does she need to be there for that?
勝手な人あんたたち交流会はこんなもんじゃ済まないわよ
Don't think we've gotten up just yet.
制服置いてけこらやめとけバカここじゃ勝っても負けてもビンゴ
Right. This is nothing. That was all posturing. Yeah.
And thus, a ship was born.
Right. Yeah. Many ships. What are you talking about?
Oh,
One
yeah,
ship.
many ships.
This,
Yeah.
this was ship central for 5 minutes, you know?
だからこのメガネがねえと呪いも見えね
Oh.
Oh, the OP. The putting on the glasses.
え初めから呪いがこもってるもんだ
Yeah, there was the whole point about
イタドリが
how,
もらってた
like,
やつと同じか。
she didn't use, like, cursed
じ
energy
ゃ
at
あ
all.
なんで呪術師なんか。
But she does it for, like, physical aspects, you know?
Oh.
見下されてた私が大物術師になってみろ
Nice.
嫌な練習どんな面すっかな
Sweet.
楽しみだ
Wow, okay.
ほらさっさと
She's like, I like that spunk.
Yep.
Reminds me of myself. Yeah.
私はマキさん尊敬してますよ。
Oh.
I love these characters.
Great.
They're so aggressively introduced and spunky and
Just fun.
They got so much pep in their step. It's fun.
野岸学長はしばらく来ないよ
She's like, oh my god, it's him. It's him. It's him. Oh my god.
I'm part of his fan club.
Right, right.
その説はどうも学願寺学長
Gakuganji.
その
Like it.
説とはとぼけるなよじじい虎杖裕二のことだ保守派一党のあんたも一枚噛んでんだろ
やれやれ最近の若者は敬語もろくに使えんのか
花から敬う気がねえんだよ最近の老人は主語がでかくて参るよほんと
ちょっとこれは問題行動ですよ。
Yeah,
しかるべ
that's
きと
why
こ
I'm
ろに
doing
報
it.
告させてもらいますからね。
Go for it.
Yeah, of course! Of course! Yes! Yes! Yes!
52こっちも長話する気はないよ
I love that we like immediately knew, like, wow.
Oh my god.
これからの世代は特急なんて物差しじゃ測れない牙
Ah,
を向く
okay.
のが僕だけだと思ってんなら痛い目見るよおじいちゃん
少しおしゃべりが過ぎるの
Just a bit.
怖っ言いたいこと言ったから退散しようっと
Didn't even really wait for a response or anything.
失礼します。
Oh my god, I bet. Yep. I'm out of here.
一緒に写真撮ってもらおう。
Wow.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
タカタンビームお願いします
わかった。
But that's why I have 4 tickets. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Oh, shit. That's disturbing. Oh, okay. All right.
This is
こ
Mahito.
の映画館はあなたがやったんですか。
Oh, wait. That's the kid from the OP.
I think so.
君俺が見えるんだ
Okay, so I guess he is a curse.
凄惨な
Whoa.
現場です
Okay.
覚悟はいいですか虎杖君
Now, no one knows he's alive still, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
The editing for once they shifted away from things with regards to Todo and all the students and everything, suddenly like felt like we were just in a whole different show for a second there, you know?
Very much like,
I don't know.
okay, there's the fun stuff at school, but there is a whole other world out there kind of a thing.
Oh,
Wow.
actual
I love it.
ありがとうございます。
どういたしまして
Oh, but you didn't get the T. You didn't get the T. Oh no.
Nope. Where's my mother? Tea.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yes.
Yes. And of course,
Oh my god.
don't get
はい待たせたなどうした何か嫌なことでもあったか
I had to be here.
聞いてみたら何よ
次の握手会だお前も武田ちゃんの素晴らしさを肌で感じてこい
普通にめんどくせえ
He's like, this is a great gift though.
未来の夫たる者の務め
普通に決め
Wait,
でもきっと断ったらもっとめん
wait.
どくせえ
Are they engaged?
Maybe?
They're engaged?
Oh, her gun?
はいはい。舞ちゃん、お疲れ？列長かった？
熱というか人に。
じゃあ元気になったらまた来てね。覚えてるよまいちゃん。
どうだった？
別に。悪くね。
The wispy, just
Wow.
raspiness of the way
Wow.
she spoke. Oh
And I
my
love that we
God.
never saw her face.
No.
Oh man.
She was in heaven.
Holy names, Batman.
Wow, so many
Okay.
names, so many side
So
characters.
many characters.
So
And
many
I gotta
things.
say, I love them. I love them so
Yes,
much.
Todo, immediate top of them all.
Yep.
But
Mhm.
Miwa though, fangirl energy. It
Yeah.
was too real. And
Well,
also, my just ending up falling in love with the idol girl as
That
well.
was an amazing end
so
of episode
good.
skit. But I gotta say, I appreciate when anime and just stories in general understand the aesthetic of ladies in suits. Because ladies in suits are hella attractive.
Oh, hot.
And then on top
Jacob's
of that,
revealing his type. Yeah.
oh yes, absolutely. If Toto were to show up and be like, "What's your type?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah! Okay, let's talk about this, man." Suits? Yes. Oh no. Oh,
It's like you're spending too much time. Get quicker, man. You know, spit it out. Don't be shy. Be bold. You know, I can totally see him being the type that has that big Armstrong energy from FMAB.
Yeah.
But also has the kind of crazy aspect of the, I like fighting. I love the feeling of bones breaking underneath my punches, and you're just like, oh, dude, you need psychiatric help. No,
Like,
no. I just need my idol. I need to go and shake her hand another.
Like, this is something where I'm so glad that there was so much comedy put into their introduction, because if they went for the traditional approach of we're going to be intimidating and then we're going to fight and have it any level of seriousness, I would have a lot of trouble taking it, actually buying into it. Which, to be fair, given that they had a lot more seriousness with Mai's interactions with Nobara
Maki as well.
Right.
Well, yeah, because the twin sister thing.
Yeah. I am so glad that was, even though I wish we had seen that, to choose between the two, I'm glad that we got the one that was more comedic, because, when he gets totally extreme and starts smashing him through multiple wooden pillars and
Poor
shit like that.
Fushiguro.
Poor Fushiguro, right? But at the same time, I'm like,
Poor
yeah,
guy.
okay, I'm along for the ride. I'm having fun with this, so I'm, why not?
Getting targeted by Todo just because he's a male. This is sexism. This is just blatant sexism right there. Like, don't you think Nobara has like even more exquisite and interesting taste? Fushiguro is clearly a boring guy.
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
Look
at him.
Hey, I gotta respect the thing of the, I don't have too many preferences as long as she has unshakable character.
Unshakable character.
It's like, okay.
And Nobara's like, I'm glad you said that because that's a good answer. But if you'd said something like big boobs, then I would have had to like,
Yeah. But then Toto just starts weeping. Like, I love it.
I knew
You're
you were
so boring.
I'm gonna have to beat you to death now, or sorry, half to death. Yeah.
Right. Oh man,
Wonderful.
that was just
Okay,
great.
so quick recap here. We got an introduction to other students, but students specifically from the Kyoto side of things. They came here with Gakuganji, the principal for the Kyoto school, also potentially a member or leader of the conservatives, some kind of political or philosophical kind of group within Jujutsu Society.
And that has connections to the whole situation of Yuji and everybody being sent on that mission that they really shouldn't have been sent on.
Yeah, exactly. So that's interesting. Gojo has a bit of an awkward conflict with them, while Miwa, the assistant, looks on adorably at Gojo. That was so funny. Just to be like, we immediately saw the way she just kind of goes, and we knew, yes, she's freaking out. She's like, that's him.
Well, and
that's
it's
him.
also it's the perfect juxtaposition and contrast of two things, right? Because in a similar way to Toto, actually, they were kind of like the just different examples of the same sort of comedic bit, where Toto's like, I'm super strong, super intimidating. What's your type in women? Oh, yeah, I have important business. I'm going to shake hands with my favorite idol.
Wait. So he's going to love Yuji because Yuji told someone his taste in women before they even asked. My name is Yuji Itadori.
I like Jennifer Lawrence.
I like Jennifer Lawrence.
I love it.
Toto and him are going to be like, oh, did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you have Miwa, and she's just like, Yes, super serious, you know, all right. Yeah, secretary, basically,
But
you
once
know.
Gojo walks in, she's expecting, you know, Yaga, not Gojo. She's just like,
And, oh my god, he talked to me. I absolutely
the
love
Stan energy was too strong.
Yes, the Stan energy is just wonderful in general. I love seeing that in anime because it's very dramatic and just hilarious. But I especially love any time that someone is remaining super like stoic on the
But
outside,
internally
but
they're
internally
dying.
they're freaking out.
Yeah.
Like I
Too
love
real.
it so much.
Too real.
Like
Oh
it's
my God.
one of those things that anime can just do really well because when someone's being stoic, there is actually no movement on their face, right?
Right, like you when you met Travis Willingham or something, and got to,
Sure, or there was a point when I was working at an ice cream shop, and,
right,
and I was a
right.
big fan of Psych at the time, and
Yes.
Timothy Omenson, who plays Lassiter, and also since then much better, he
Yes.
plays the King in Gallivant.
In Gallivant,
amazing. He ended up going there with his family, right?
yeah, I
and
remember
my
that.
sister is like, oh my god, you know. So then she's like, you know, my brother is also a big fan of Psych. You know, go say hi, and I'm just like, hi.
Yeah,
And inside of
you're
my-
like stiff, just
Yeah.
as a board. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my God, yeah. So too relatable, yeah. And we get a little bit of this vibe of this rivalry, but also like real potential, not animosity, but something else between the two schools. Where Kyoto school might be a lot more formal, a little bit more traditional,
Sure.
a little bit more stuck up in their ways,
Right.
and also is maybe just the place where the old ones do their business and stuff.
Well, let's do some comparison between the two principals. On the one hand, we have
Yes.
old McFart, who is gonna die any time
And
now.
it's like, that's a bit out of line.
Right, yeah. And then on the other hand, we have Yaga,
Yaga.
who is so wonderful with the sunglasses.
Looks
and,
like he came straight out of Black Lagoon. you
right,
know?
right, but with dolls.
Exactly.
Which, comparing the two, which would you personally prefer? I wonder.
Yaga gets asked by Toto, what's your taste in women? He's like, 2D! And he's like, oh, my man, my cultured man, this, yes, absolutely.
No, but okay. All seriousness, no, not serious. But okay, Toto
yes.
knew Panda,
Yes,
which
he did.
means that at some point Toto asked Panda what Panda's taste in women were,
And then Panda said, Panda, I know understand human speech, you know?
that was great. when he
And he's
did
like,
that.
oh, you're up
But-
to your games again.
That either means that they once fought and it would have been an epic showdown, and Panda probably whooped Toto, and that's why he's
Well,
like, okay, I'll back off.
You know what I think
Or-
happened? Is that Toto just unleashed all of his frustration in Panda and just dum, 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 dum.
Sure.
Just didn't do anything, you know?
Or
Power of blubber.
Panda's taste in women
Oh.
was simpatico with
Was-
Toto. He was,
was
like, yes,
astonishing.
respect.
Yeah.
But
We also got a little bit of cool stuff seeing how the Zenin twins are,
Right,
well,
they're
they're
twins.
They're twins.
Uh-huh.
And this was something that confused me a bit in the reaction because I was jumping around trying to remember that Fushiguro was saying that he has someone that
Okutsu
was someone that
senpai
he
or
very
someone,
respected.
yeah.
But I was like, I was pretty sure that Okutsu was a he. So, okay, gotcha. And then they were mentioned by Toto of like, hey, say hello to Okutsu for me.
Right.
And then they're like,
tell them to you know, be in the tournament or whatever.
Right, exactly. But Okutsu is said to be overseas. So that's its own, like, you know, thing there, right?
Right.
But then I mixed up Okutsu and Zenin Senpai together. there.
Right, because it's the whole first names and last names and things like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So Maki, because I'm going to use just Maki and Mai now.
Right.
Maki is the one with the weapons and is the one with the ridiculous physical capacity because she intentionally does not use cursed energy. And it might be because she's just not capable of it.
Because she can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently she gets a lot of shit for that and she wants to show up her family. I am
That's a
so
great
down for that.
motivation.
That is an awesome motivation. You go girl and rub it in their faces as much as you can.
It's perfectly in parallel with the Gojo energy talking with Shakuganji and basically being like, how many times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yep.
the young people are getting a lot more powerful and rising up and not taking your shit. So get ready.
It's gonna keep causing trouble, like
Todo.
what happened with Ghetto or whatever.
Yeah, that's one thing we'll get into too. But he mentioned Todo in his little flash montage of three people. Yuji, which just makes sense. But the third one is the guy that we saw bump into Mahito by the cinema.
And
at the death incident that happened there.
And originally when that happened, the vibe that I got was that this is someone who like saw what he did and was like, ooh, I actually am interested. Like, can you teach me or something?
Gotcha.
Like I thought it was going to be that kind of angle. But if he was mentioned by Gojo, then that probably means that he's like, is he like a big student or something, or someone that's really good that's just not around right now? Like maybe that's actually Okutsu and he's back from overseas. And, you know, because they did the month time skip, and now it's like, who knows?
That could be it. I could also see this new blonde boy, but who's more of a man.
Oh, with the glasses,
with the glasses and everything, and the suit and everything, who gives me Kira Yoshikage vibes. That could also be Okutsu. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would assume that a second year would not look this old.
No.
They have to literally be probably a second year in high school. Not just...
Like, even Todo looks younger than this guy, and he's a third year.
Yes.
You know, so... Yeah.
Right.
But the other thing that because if the kid that stopped the Stitches guy, I forget his name, if he is not...
We don't have his name.
No. The Stitches guy, we got his name, but
Mahito.
That's right.
Yeah.
If he stopped Mahito,
Mojito.
yeah, and if he is not actually trying to like join up with him or something, I'm very worried for that kid because he's in the OP, so I'm guessing he's going to be fine. But like, I don't think Mahito would want to like let him just walk away after that. So
right. If anything, I get more of the vibe of like, oh, this will be someone that needs to get saved by Yuji and then this new guy here. Because the part that he asked to Yuji of, hey, are you ready to witness it? And I'm like,
yeah, like that's a very particular line from someone who we haven't properly been introduced to. And the fact that Yuji, who is believed to be dead by most everybody, is here with someone we don't know yet.
So probably training.
Right, at a potentially dangerous location.
And then at a cinema, he says you want to witness it. So I'm like, he's not probably saying, would you like to witness the Two Towers with me? You know?
Yeah.
You watched The Fellowship and it was good, right?
But have you seen Extended Edition? You know?
Ah, yes, this cinema still holds the
with
original
appendices.
reels for...
But, like, I'm sure there's a story there that we're probably going to get in a future episode.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, something that I want to mention, because this was done casually and it'd be very easy to miss and or sort of go over. But with Inumaki, Inumaki, he talked. He unzipped his collar or whatever, and he actually like spoke like regular words.
Yeah, he used command.
Right. Yeah, and he's just don't move, you know.
And it worked.
And I gotta say, that's really cool, because as far as shticks for characters up until now, it's just like, oh, you never really say anything. Okay, I don't know what it means when you say salmon or, you know, bonito flakes or anything.
I will tell you, I'm starting to get an idea of how his speaking convention works.
I think so too. Yeah.
He just speaks in positives and negatives. And depending on what he says, he's just responding yes or no.
Gotcha.
So salmon is a positive one. Just, I've got that thus far.
Okay.
Tuna is also positive, I believe. So it's probably with some regard to...
like whether he would actually want that topping in his rice ball?
Well, right, because, his name, Inumaki, so that's probably, some connection to that as well. But yeah, it only talks in rice ball ingredients, so ingredients that don't really go well, or ones that maybe don't go inside of a rice ball but go on top of it, like bonito flakes would go on top rather than salmon and tuna would actually go inside.
Yeah, it's possibly. Yeah, I could see that.
So yeah,
but I just as a limitation and a cool like way to make when he uses his abilities more specific. I love that because it feels very much like Gojo with the blindfold.
Yeah, but everyone has a limitation that we've met thus far in terms of how they use their abilities, as long as they're not a first year. Because the first years don't seem to really have as much of a
handle on their abilities,
full grasp on their abilities in terms of how they've shown them to us.
But even for a lot of them, like Fushiguro, we got more hinting again that he's got some crazy powerful ability that he doesn't like to use, probably because there's some big drawback or something.
Well,
Well,
I will say they've been hinting at some things. There was a thing a couple episodes ago when they were talking about, well, there's some abilities you just have or you don't have.
Right.
And he kind of had this look of like, I should find out if I have that. Like, that was the vibe I got. So I'm guessing since then he's basically like discovered what that is.
Yeah.
And he keeps it now close to his chest.
Also, one other thing. Was it just me, or when Inumaki, when he unzipped the thing, did some of the markings on his face remind you of the
Frankenstein
Sukuna
monster?
Well, of
guy,
either the Frankenstein
Mahito?
monster or the markings that were on Sukuna. I mean, no, not really. Sukunas were tattoos. Very clearly, like
Sukunas
very
are-
different
Are
style.
very different. Yeah. I don't think so. If anything, my favorite kind of little noticing thing was like stuff of the bullets that she fired intentionally didn't harm Nobara.
That's true. They messed up her clothes.
From Mai.
Also, the Nobara Maki stuff this episode was fantastic. That was so
Yes.
good. Like I love it.
Yeah, I think it's more just that it was on the face.
On the cheeks and then on the tongue. So it's probably something where it feels like a Full Metal Alchemist, like kind of like, okay,
Glyph.
you've got the glyphs on your hands
Right.
so that you can use abilities, and then that's what makes it so that the words that he says actually convey power.
Yeah. But okay, next episode, we're going on to basically the other duo storyline going on here with Yuji being trained as everyone thinks he's dead.
Yep.
And being done in secret. So at the very least, this person that is with Yuji is allied with Gojo in a way that, you know, they're probably a little bit closer to equals in some ways. Not
Sure.
in terms of power, but in terms of like
Yeah, he's someone
respect and authority within Jujutsu Society.
Right, exactly. He holds this guy in high enough regard that he will he will tell him about Yuji and that he's alive, and he will
And send him alone.
Send Yuji alone with him when we have already had situations where people in Jujutsu Sorcerer Society have tried to get Yuji killed and well, succeeded.
Yeah, they
So-
actually succeeded. So now it's just,
Yeah.
we'll use this.
Right, so the
He's
fact that
dead, then
Gojo
we can
trusts
train
someone-
him in secrecy.
Right, so Gojo trusting someone with Yuji is a very big deal.
Yeah. Also, by building up all these characters from the Kyoto school, this is essential for having a tournament arc.
Yep,
Because
exactly.
if we're going to have a tournament arc,
That's right.
we got to know who we're fighting against,
And
you know?
I think you really called it with Yuji blurting out that he likes Jennifer Lawrence for Todo, because that
Like,
needs to happen.
It feels
That'll be so good.
It feels too specific.
Right, it's like mutual foreshadowing, right? It's like no. We're not just coming up with this out of thin air. No. There's precedent for this.
Right.
You know, if you were paying attention, you would know that this was going to happen.
There's a certain level of stupid that, you know,
Is
is
compatible.
incarnated every once in a generation. But sometimes
God.
it happens twice in a generation.
Yes.
and here we go. Here we have it.
Also, please more Miwa. Please.
Please more Miwa.
I know she's
Yeah.
very much like a side shtick character right now, and she hasn't really interacted with any of the other like students and stuff because you know she's in a professional setting and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
I think
Please.
I gotta say something that's really kind of ballsy here. I think that this show really understands how to do female characters in a way that some other shonen just don't.
oh,
And this is the
okay.
thing. All of them are goofy. Now,
all right.
run with me on this here. The goofy aspect makes them likable. Just a little bit, right?
Sure. It's
But they're-
done in an equal kind of measure to what's done for the guy characters.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So they feel like I'm supposed to take them seriously because they're also holding this other serious side there. So
Okay.
people are usually not so one note, is more my point here. And this
Gotcha.
show is intentionally trying to introduce all the characters as two note, which isn't
Two-note.
necessarily saying that they're deep characters, really, because we're just getting introduced to them. We
Right,
don't
but
know who
you know,
they are yet.
Start with the shtick and then, you know, expand on that, right?
Right, but taking Mai as an example, my interest in her character skyrocketed in the end credits, the end
My
of the ED.
interest?
Yeah, exactly. I'm pun intended. Because of the things of, well, you know, take his, you know, offer and stuff. Then if I don't, he'll be really annoying and stuff.
And the whole thing of like,
Hey, I'm going to be a future husband too.
Right, and it's
I was
like-
just like, wait. Are you two engaged?
And
not only
now-
that,
right. Now
Like-
that might have been him joking about like the idol and like, I want to
right.
marry her
Yes,
someday,
exactly.
right?
It totally could have
But
been.
if it's not,
But if it's not,
Damn.
And also, like, she is kind of tall and has got a big ass, so you know that kind of fits. But then, also,
that makes it so much sweeter if it's a what's your taste in women? My taste in women is right there.
Right there.
Like,
yeah. Now he could have done that, but maybe it's also like a secret thing that their engagement is not a like a.
But at the same time, it's like my taste in women is tall women with a big ass. Look right next to him, she's the tall woman
just,
with a big ass,
blushing and just like
which explains why she would actually go with him when he leaves. Because if he wants to go see an idol, why would she have to go with him? Well,
why would she have to go with him? Yeah, yeah. But also the idea that she loved the interactions with the idol so much that it might have literally been a bisexual awakening. Like she literally might have had her moment of like, I am legitimately turned on right now. Like,
yes,
what the heck?
Let's go again. You know,
we'll do that again
right.
But then of course, you know, all that could speculation about them potentially being engaged or whatever that could be nothing. Who knows?
Hey.
But I just love the way Mai was introduced in a way that made her unlikable. And yet, by the end of the episode, I liked her.
Great point.
So
Great point.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, the Nobara and Maki stuff really was
really wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like that's probably my favorite character dynamic that's been established in a serious way, and like not just in a comedic way.
Outside of the main three.
I would say even within the main three, because most of the
no.
Most of the main
and Yuji.
But that's not a serious dynamic in my mind. That's a fun comedic dynamic, right?
As far as a serious one, I got you.
Like I feel like we haven't gotten too many of those yet, and that's fine because we're introducing characters and they're a ton of fun and have all the goofy moments, please, you know. But yeah,
I would say Gojo and Yuji has serious aspects to it too, though.
Sure.
Even though there is the funny kind of comedy around it, but I get what you're saying. I am excited for the potential of these characters with interacting in something like a tournament already, and it's episode 8. So good stuff. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.